Let me ask you. You talk to everybody that knows and loves Michael Hollis. Like you are the ambassador
Thanks,
of the healthcare.
honey. Yeah.
And you've sat across from dozens of CEOs, CFOs, CIOs in the industry. What are they saying? What are they worried about? What are they trying to accomplish? Like, why aren't they able to make this happen inside of their orgs?
Well, paralysis is real. It's not a theory, that's for sure. I think, and this is not like a wholesale statement, but I think you have different symptoms for the same disease. But I think you've got some folks that have underskilled teams internally. It doesn't mean that they're not the right skills for where the enterprise or that group is right now, but they're underskilled for where they need to go. They don't have a North Star. They don't really have a compass set on, like, actually, where are we going? That's probably one of the most insightful conversations that we've had with some key leaders these past couple of weeks are they're going to start setting hard targets for AI. And I think that's going to have a trickle-down effect. So maybe you might see this unlock finally happen. But until you put real targets on the board, and those targets are accountable to somebody, so they're responsible for moving the needle of value or moving the needle of innovation, whatever it is, nothing's going to happen. We've had some conversations that I'll say are unnamed with a handful of health plan executives where I've told them point blank they will be in the same position this time next year with nothing moved if they're going to rule by committee. And then think that AI is just going to kind of magically present itself and it's going to be easy. It's not. Like, they've got to lean in on this. The other things that I've seen, it's a board mandate era. There's a lot of people that are saying you got to do this. This is not a hey, play around with it, come up with a couple of pilots. I think we're past the pilot paralysis. People actually want to see stuff production. But there's got to be key leaders internally. It doesn't have to be operational. It doesn't have to be financial. It doesn't have to be tech. But people got to raise their hand and say, I'll lean in on this. And it's going to be painful. A lot of these companies, these intermediaries that we've talked about, they employ a lot of people. And that's going to get disturbed.
Yep.
And it is not going to be easy.
Right.
And so I think it's going to be a leadership lesson for a lot of people on how to manage through this. And it's not just healthcare, it's everywhere. But I go back to our first point, 18% of GDP is not sustainable.
Right.
So the cookie jar needs to be destroyed and rebuilt. And ideally, the patient, the family, the member, whomever it is going to benefit from it if we do it the right way.